Hello, darlings. Welcome to the weekly recap. I am so excited. I love our Thursday morning recaps together. I really do. It gives me a chance to re-highlight vendors, creators, business owners, whatever title you want to give them. It gives me a chance to show them to you again. If things, and when I say things have changed, I don't mean that negatively. If I found new facets that I just adore, things like that, I can bring them to you now because I know you've already seen the full-length reviews. If you haven't, go watch them because I do short versions on the recap, but I do full-length reviews during the week for you all. So if you are new to the live stream, I am Meg Campbell. I am the host of Look What Meg Found. I'm also the owner of a handcrafted business, which is why my passion is so strong on highlighting these businesses because I have an intimate knowledge of the handcrafted world. I grew up in it. I mean, we could go into hours of my personal story on this journey, but we're not going to. I grew up in this world. I understand just how hard these creators fight to be seen and get their quarter inch of market share. So my entire goal here is to give them more visibility, to introduce you to more creators that you did not know existed. So that being said, we're going to dive right into two for you. One is a coloring book that when I show it to you, I'm going to tell you right now, I am impatient. I did not want to wait for the Amazon release and for the book to get to me when it shipped. So the creator is an absolute saint. She emailed me the digital copy that she had submitted to KDP on Amazon so that I could go ahead and print it and have it in my hot little greedy hands because coloring is my thing. This is the Mandala coloring book. You can tell it's been a little bit loved because my front page is a little crinkled. This is the front cover of it. And here's, there are little things in coloring books that you don't think about maybe being important until you have one in your hands. The first page of the book is, of course, who it belongs to. And my house, this is important, and it really should be filled out like right now. And I'm going to take my Sharpie and do that, and y'all feel free to laugh. Because I have a darling 12-year-old who believes that if it belongs to me, it belongs to her. She has a bit of an issue with what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. So now we know that this is mine. Because she will swipe this. As soon as she realizes that the review is up and I've done the recap, she's going to try to swipe this book. But back to the important parts. The second and third page are color test pages. So you can test your pens, make sure they work. Test your markers, make sure they work. Make sure that your color combinations that you want to put next to each other work really well. This is important because you find yourself coloring on the intro page, the dedication page, trying to make sure that everything works. Your colors are going to work. And she has provided you with space to do just that. It's important. Another thing I like about this book, one, I love mandalas. They are a wonderful way to really focus in. And the repeating patterns and things, those are actually good for your brain. They're actually really good at untying the knots in your brain. You just don't realize that that's what's going on. But I love the variety in this book. You have ones that will take a while to get really colored well. You have ones that you can sit down and almost mindlessly just color. You have some that are just really unique. I have not seen patterns like this. It's stuck together. Hang on, y'all. My page is stuck. I have not seen ones like this until I got my hands on this book, and I really, really like them. And this is my second printing of this book because my first one, I may have sat down and colored completely in, and then I put it somewhere where I wouldn't lose it. Y'all probably figured out how that went. They have some that stick to the more traditional mandala designs that you expect. And I love these because if you take a fine point pen, These take a lot of detail work and a lot of attention, but you can create these phenomenal pieces. And you'll know I colored one for you. This is one of the designs out of the book. I did this one with colored pencils. I normally do pens, but I wanted to see how colored pencils look with this. And honestly, it's very soft. It's very gentle. It's very relaxing. I love it. So the link to check out this coloring book and get your own copy that, again, will come bound as a coloring book, not my stack of loose pages, is in the description of this video. You guys already know the description is right there. So check it out. Go check her out on Amazon and get yourself a copy of the book while you're over there. If you're out of colored pencils or pens, order them too, because you're going to want them, because the minute this book arrives, you're going to stop what you're doing and color for a while. Sorry, allergy season in the fall, darling. Wait, you guys have been with me since January. You know my allergies are always flared up. And yes, I know somebody's going to call me out on my cup is in fact upside down. I ran into a creator who had an accident with a cup and she was going to trash it. And I was like, do not trash it. I want that. And here's why. It's kind of a reminder that when things go sideways, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because there are so many jokes in my personal life and people who really know me that I approach the world upside down and backwards. Well, my coffee cup is upside down and backwards. It's the perfect thing for me. And it says mermaids need coffee too. So it also throws back to my mermaid love. Now, the next creator for you is Once Upon a Season, I think. That sounds really bad. Nope. Once Upon a Craft Seasonal Shop. Just enough words, my brain gets confused. It's Once Upon a Craft Seasonal Shop. Now, it is seasonal shop because what she has very, very much depends on the season. She is a little handcrafted. She is a little homemade. She is a little boutique. And I love that because she has really, really captured a lot of things in the way that she created her business. She started all of this with a snowman sign that she painted and put on her porch. That is what started the ball rolling. And that's a story that as a small business owner, as a handcrafted business owner, as having grown up in the handcrafted business world, I get. That is how most of us start. We start with, we did this thing for ourselves, and it just spirals from there. So the first thing I have from her is this shirt. I love this shirt. I could live in this shirt. If I ever wear this shirt to death, I'm going to have to get another one. I'm going to lean back so y'all can see the whole thing. It says, pray on it, pray over it, pray through it. This shirt for me is a reminder that, in fact, we do not tackle this life alone. No matter how alone we feel, we are never alone, because we can pray on it, pray over it, and pray through it. And help will be there when we need it. Love the statement. Love the sentiment. This shirt has been washed and dried multiple times. It is still connected. There is no gapping. There is no peeling. This is a fabulous shirt. She also did these adorable earrings. And I will tell you guys, I have incredibly sensitive ears, so I'm very picky what I wear. These do not irritate my ears at all. These are little polymer clay pumpkins. It's going to focus. We're going to be patient. Maybe. But these are little orange polymer clay pumpkins. They're 12 millimeters, so they're big enough that people can see them, but they're not huge. These come in the orange, teal, and ivory. And my ultra-sensitive, whiny ears that don't let me wear a lot of things love these earrings. I have no irritation or anything when I wear them. So if you have sensitive ears and you really want all of the cute earrings, go check those out. She also has soap in stock right now. This is banana coconut. It smells so good. This smells like, this is all the good memories, brings back all the good memories of like beach vacations and things like that. It's a very good soap. Now, y'all are going to roll your eyes. Good soap. Okay, it's soap. It makes great bubbles. It does not dry out my skin, which if you've watched any of my skincare videos, you know I have If it can be sensitive and whiny, I have it. My allergies, my skin, my diet, all of it. This does not make my skin freak out, and it does not leave me dry and crunchy, which is amazing when your skin is normally dry and irritated by every product you put on it. It's one of the few I have found that has absolutely no irritation on my skin. Now, when it comes to the soap, the scents in stock rotate. When they're sold out, the next scent will come up. So if you're scrolling through her stuff and you're like, oh, wait, I want that, order it. Do not wait. Do not think about it. So do not pass go. Do not collect $200. If you find something of hers that you want, order it now. It still smells so good. You'll ever notice when I do soap videos, I have to smell it all? This is another favorite of mine. This is a car freshie. I love car freshies. I don't necessarily use them the way you're supposed to because I live in an area where it gets really, really hot, and I have had one, not from Amy, different producer, different person, way before I started Look What Meg Found, before anybody thinks I'm saying this about hers. I have not had this happen with hers, but I have had in general a car freshie melt in my car. So in my car during the hot season, when I use these, I put them in a 1/2 pint jar so that if they melt, it is contained and it doesn't drip all over my dash and in my vents and all of that fun stuff. But these Freshies are cute. This is adorable. It is a sea turtle. You guys already knew I was going to be in love with it. It's a sea turtle. It is designed so you can hang it, but these can go a variety of places. I put them in the closets in my house. I have one that's in a little, and I always do this, I forget the organza bag. It's in an organza bag, and I keep it in the bottom of my daughter's backpack because I don't know what it is about 12-year-old middle school girls, but backpacks smell funky. So I keep one down there in the bottom of her backpack so that it doesn't smell like, ooh, what is wrong with that today? So these are great. This particular one is vanilla. They've sent in these last a very, very long time. So this is not one that you're going to buy and next week you're going to be like, oh, well, I can't smell that anymore. I have one in my bathroom that has been in there for 3 months and it still has scent to it. Now, if you put them in your car, they will lose their scent faster. That's about heat exposure. But in my house, I get 3 to 4 months out of a Freshie, and then I go change out all of the ones in the closets, the bathroom, Laura's backpack. My car, I usually get about 2 months on average. During the hot season, though, I get about a month because it's just so hot that it bakes the scent out of them. And last but not least, we have this adorable pumpkin. Now, this pumpkin is hand-painted. There are a few more left in stock, so do not wait on this. I love the kind of non-traditional gray, white. It's kind of an orange, but it's a pale orange and the teal color combination on this. It's not a traditional Halloween color, and I love it. This is rated for indoor. It is not sealed to go outdoors, so this actually hangs on the interior of my front door so I can see it every time I go in the living room. It's wooden. It's lightweight, so a command hook will hang this wherever you want it to go. You do not have to worry about it pulling a command hook off the wall. My nose itches. So I have introduced you to 2 amazing creators this week. I would love for you guys to go check them out. Their full-length reviews are on the channel. They'll be the most recent 2 after this if you just pull up recently uploaded. And go check them out. Give them some love. Let them know that you see what they're doing and you appreciate what they're doing, because sometimes just knowing that people see us and appreciate the work that we do as a handcrafted small business owner can make all of the difference in the world. Now, I am going to hop off of here. I am going to go fix some coffee from Redbeard's Coffee Company, and I will let you guys know next week just how amazing that coffee is, because you guys know I'm a coffee junkie. So I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Bye, darlings.